Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Delphine.
My name is Dennis.
Hello, my name is Leda Chaves Erdem.
Bonjour. My name is Sophie.
My name is Brenda Tavares.
Where are you from?
I'm from France. Montpellier, it's a city in south of France, on the Mediterranean coast.
I live in Germany. Originally I'm from a city called Hamburg, but live in Berlin right now.
And I am from Brazil, Belo Horizonte.
And I come from Rennes in France.
Even if I am in Italy, I came from Bahia in Brazil.
What's your age?
I'm 32.
I'm 45 years old.
I am 52 years old.
I am 32.
I am 32 years old.
What do you do for a living?
I work as a human rights lawyer for a development organization called ActionAid, and I work on a project on right to education.
That's not easy to describe because there are so many different names for it. One is digital officer, no, chief digital officer. Another would be a strategical planner. I'm doing something with digital, with online and web and mobile.
I am an architect, an artist.
I'm a teacher.
Last year, I decided to move here to do a course, so I'm studying communication on the University of Salerno.
Where did you hear about the 365 International?
I heard about the project on Couchsurfing from the photographic group from Uruguay. So I heard from Uruguay about the project.
Why did I do the project? Well, originally I just did the project on my own. Tried it in Berlin when I moved there a couple of years ago. But I realized at a certain point that it's even more fun if several people in the world would do it.
I heard about the project in Couchsurfing that sent a message inviting. I was part of a big group from Belo Horizonte, so I joined.
I discovered 365 International on a forum on the Couchsurfing website. A forum that was entitled Living and Working in New Zealand, as I was planning to live and work there at the time. I decided to join the project because photography had become a serious hobby at the time. I was starting to take pictures quite regularly, and I thought it would be an incentive for better practice. And the fact that it was a collaborative project, an international project, made it even more appealing.
2 years ago, when I was on the Couchsurf, I saw on the photography group the message from that talking about his idea. So I immediately liked that and I decided to be part.
And what did you like about the project?
I like it's a collective project, and I did this project with many people from all over the world. And I really like when I did the project at the beginning, when I started to take a picture one morning. I remember some people at the same time in Indonesia was thinking about what pictures they are going to do that day, and I was very excited to see what they are going to show from their side. So I really like this idea of sharing view with people and feeling as part of a family.
Well, it's like the original idea was just to see what happens during the year in my life, but now it's great to see what happens in other people's lives, no matter where they are from. I mean, it's a global project, and I can take a look to the life in London or in Asia, in Argentina. That's really great, you know, to see people there are not so different, or their lives, even in Mali, and well, if you look at it from a certain point of view, than my life here, and that's interesting to see.
From my my view, the idea was really nice, and it was looking very joyful and interesting, and I could be in touch with persons from whole world. So that's the reason I joined. I love to take pictures every day. I could find the beauty of my city. In every part I was crossing, every place, I was taking a look at the details and finding the beauty to take pictures.
I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed taking part in this. What I enjoyed the most was probably seeing all these photos from around the world every day, and particularly meeting some of the other photographers. I only had the chance to meet the other French photographers, but I know that someday I'll meet the others as well.
I really like the motto of the project because even if I come from Brazil, if that is from Germany, if Delphine is from French, we all have the same way to think about the life, and we have a wish to do something better for the world. And so I really like to think that there is more that connects us than separates us.
And did doing the project change anything for you?
Yeah, I guess it's opened my mind more about life in other country, and for now I want to travel to the Philippines thanks to Risa, the girl who takes pictures in Philippines. I discovered this country and like it a lot. Yeah, I make new friendship, and I see it's possible to create a project like that with people from different countries, different parts of the world, and it works, and it's quite amazing. So yeah, I learned a lot.
Definitely did, because before certainly I thought people are people no matter where you are in the world. But with the project, I realized that it's actually true that borders, countries, nationalities, religions, anything that seems to separate us doesn't really make a difference, because people are more or less the same everywhere in the world, and that's something really fascinating, interesting to find out.
It changed my views about the world. I learned lots of things, taking a look at the pictures every day, and it makes my wish about traveling Greece lots.
Which of your pictures or days were your favorite ones?
It's hard to choose because every picture every day means something for me. I think the first one and the last one was quite important because we start the project and we end the project. I remember one I took in my swimming pool a raining day. It was a kind of butterfly in the water, and I really liked this picture. And it was nothing special that day, it was just a dead butterfly in my swimming pool, but yeah, I remember a lot this picture many times.
Last year, our son was born in 2012 in July, and that certainly is historically, but personally, probably my favorite day and my favorite picture.
I have to choose a picture, it's hard. I choose the first one because it was the moment that I decided to be part, that it became real, and the last one as conquest, like a job done. So I choose to, if I can.
Is there a headline you especially remember?
I don't really look at the headlines. I'm more interested in the picture I took, so I don't remember when the headline, but I remember one I took. Actually, it's not my fault if I remember it, but it was about gay marriage in France in last May. I didn't really care about the title when I took the picture, but it was two men on the picture, and one of the guy was from a restaurant I've been, and I met him like few months later saying, oh, do you remember I'm the girl who takes a picture of you that day at the village and at your cafe? And he said, oh yeah, I have to delete this picture because everybody was telling me I'm gay. And
really like to read the headlines, and it's really interesting to see what seems to matter in different countries, or if there's a global event, how the perspective on the things are from different countries. But it's nothing that I especially keep in mind from the headlines.
What came to my mind was a headline about a girl that was murdered for nothing. Foolish thing. So it touched me very much, and the picture of this day was very nice too.
The headline that got more impressed in my mind was the first one, because it was a new moment in my life, an earthquake that is very far from my reality in Brazil. So now living in Italy and thinking that this is normal here, it was very scared. So this is the headline that I choose.
So what did you take out from the project for yourself?
I think I realized how we are all connected in this world. I mean, I travel a lot, I have friends in all over the world, like everywhere, but through this project I make friends I never met before. Like I have a friend in Peru, Ivan, I never met him, but I really feel he's my friend, close friend, and all these people who was part of the project, I really feel they are part of my life now, and we only share this project and this view all together during 1 year, and I met some of them, but not all of them, and I think it was amazing to realize that.
It can give you lots of interesting things to do every day.
I would say don't think about it, just do it, because there are a lot of great people working on the project right now and in the past as well. So it's a small but a very vivid and good community that you will join if you join the project. It's almost like a family, and I hope it's going to stay that way. So just go ahead, because I think we can do better, maybe, hopefully, with the help of the project.